Hey everybody, and welcome to my review and remodel of the 2014 Prius V. Now, I have been driving this thing for 6 years. I bought it at 50,000 miles. It's currently at 150,000 miles, and I just had to replace the head gasket on it, which apparently is something you need to do every 150,000 miles. Go figure. And it's expensive. So, I was torn. Do I try to ride this car out for 150,000 more miles until the engine gives up again and deal with any maintenance that comes up along the way? Or do I buy a new car, which is super crazy expensive, by the way, more expensive now than ever? So I ultimately decided to put the money that I would have put to a down payment to a brand new car into this car to make it better than it currently is and make it into a dream car? We will find out together. Stick around. There will be timestamps below if you want to skip around. There will be a review, a walk around, interior review, and of course, the remodel of the car. So thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing, and let's get right to it. So let's take you on this walk around of this 2014 Prius V here. It is a very, very nice car. Okay, I have been loving it for the past 6 years. It's got tinted windows. That is nice, especially here in sunny California, where we definitely need some sun protection, especially if you come around here and you see this sunspot on this roof. It was worse or better. I tried to fix it. It did not turn out that well, but it did not look good before, so really no harm, no foul on trying to fix this roof, but I could have done better, probably. I'll put up a before and after so you can be the judge on if it was better before or after. But hey, this is a cool Prius. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is one cool Prius. Oh my gosh. I tried putting this SD sticker on here the other day. It didn't turn out well because it had air bubbles, but you can kind of still see it. The outline of it. That's neat. Okay. Besides the sunspot and the mystery ghost sticker, we're coming around this passenger side of the 2014 Prius V. And as you know, any Prius V comes with its own curb paint chip. All right, opening up the Prius V here, we are getting inside. We've got these nice Softex leather seats. They're a bit old at this point, and you see they've got some cracking in that. I am not sure how to fix that. If you know how to fix that, please leave a comment down below. But yeah, this is on both the passenger and the driver seats, so don't know how to fix that, but it's a 9-year-old car, so what are you gonna do? I mean, these seats are nice. The whole interior is nice. Everything is nice, really, except for, of course, this button got really aged. This is my volume and skip songs button. Everything else is fine. Every Prius V comes with a water bottle, labelless, so. This was the first really renovation I added to this car here, is this phone holder. Really transformed this car, because before I'm driving, I had to look down to see my directions. Not safe. Directions, road. Directions, road. Directions, road. Not safe at all. So this was a huge improvement right here, and it just feels like another part of this. So honestly, it's really good, and it helps keep my eyes on the road. It was a good improvement. Along with the brand new brakes and brand new tires, I decided to go with Michelin. I decided to go with the best tire. They tried to give me tires that I had before, but I'm like, no, I am on a new life of this car, and I'm only giving this car the best, and I want the best tires you got, please. And they were quiet, they were high quality, that's why I got them. Oh yeah, I got the steering wheel wrap too. This was another nice new improvement for this car. I had a steering wheel wrap before, because if you don't have a steering wheel wrap on this car and it's sunny and hot, this wheel will be too hot to touch if you get in the car. So that's why I need a steering wheel cover, and The other one, you should have seen the other one. It was bad. It was so old and discolored, but this one, very nice, very soft, and it actually fits the wheel a lot more perfect than the old one did. This car has 2 glove boxes. It's got storage to the max. Entering the back seat of the Prius V here, we got lots and lots of space back here. I am tall, okay, and this is behind my tall person driver's seat, and I've still got room, okay? And take this out, I've got even more room. This is really how much room I've got. And this is behind a 6-foot driver behind and a 6-foot person in the back. I've got room, okay? This car's good. We've got a cup holder back here for the back row. That is nice, but also we do have this armrest, and it is cushiony. All right, yeah, definitely comfortable. We've got a fire extinguisher back here because you never know when you're gonna need it. Another thing I love about the back seat is that it reclines. Have you heard of a back seat that reclines? It reclines. The back seat, it reclines. I'm reclining. This is so you can maybe see the difference between me and the seat that's not reclined here, but I'm reclined. Going into the trunk here, this is one of the bright spots of this car, and you open the trunk right here under the Toyota logo. And it is one of the very nice parts of this car because look at all that cargo space. Oh my gosh, I should have cleaned this car first, but so much cargo space. And with this thing, you can put it under the floor and it just visually makes a lot more space, which I should have done for you guys. But I wanted to also show you the extra cargo space that you can get if you put the seat down. So this is with the seat up and this is with the seat down. You got a 60-40 split here. And that is nice. I can fit a full drum kit and more in here. So if you need a Prius V, if you need storage, you definitely got storage because I can fit so much in here. You could sleep in here if you really wanted to. A couple more things I transformed about this car that I almost forgot to mention. I recently had the headlights restored. I got a before and after picture for that. In an effort to make this car better mechanically and cosmetically, something you have to do that is news to me that apparently you have to switch out every 6 years to 60,000 miles is you have to replace the transmission fluid, the brake fluid, the coolant. So I did all those things and this car is a much happier car now. I love this car overall. I give it a 9 out of 10, only because it gets 10 miles worse than the regular Prius. It still gets 40 miles to the gallon, which is incredible, especially with all this cargo space. But let's move on to the remodel of this car, the real remodel besides the steering wheel cover and the phone holder. This car is gonna get upgraded speakers, it's gonna get LED lights, and it's gonna get front parking sensors, so hopefully I don't scratch any more of those curbs. Not only are we getting better speakers, but we're also getting sound deadeners in the door. So hopefully the driving noise will be a lot quieter, the music will be a lot better sounding, and it'll just be more isolated and sound so nice, I hope. Let's hear these factory speakers at volume 30. And I can only play this song for 10 seconds, probably only 5, because I'm going to have to do it afterwards as well. And 5 plus 5 equals 10, and I really don't want to get a copyright strike. So 5 seconds of a good song. Let's see how these speakers sounds. Let's go, don't wait. And we will see how good the new speakers sound in comparison on the same volume at volume 30, especially with the sound deadeners. We're gonna go all out in this thing. We're gonna have LED lights along this side paneling of the door. Maybe down here, we will see that on both doors. Front and back, we will have these lights, and it will be really, really cool. Party Prius is here. So here we are exactly 2 weeks later. You might be able to see the parking sensors already. I've had enough time to play with all the new features and I love it so much, but let me go ahead and give you a closer look. All right, so here's your walk around of this new Prius V. Still got this thing down here, but it adds character, But we got these parking sensors now. Whoa, parking sensors in the front. You will never, ever see another Prius V with parking sensors in the front. This is the only one, I swear. Oh, what's this? Oh my gosh, a new sticker up here? Toyota High Mileage Club, 100,000? Oh my gosh, this baby's at 150. Nobody knows. But when it hits 200, you bet it's gaining another baby. And 200 is coming closer by the day. I do somewhat regret not getting the sensors on the back just because it looks kind of weird with it on the front but not on the back. But if you're looking at the front, you can't see the back. If you're looking at the back, you can't see the front. And I don't really need it at the back because I got this camera that lets me know kind of exactly how close I am to everything. Pretty much. It doesn't have the lines, but... One thing we also added to this car was sound deadening in the doors for the speakers mainly, but listen to the sound deadening in this door when I close it. That is a much heftier door sound. Listen to this. Yeah, that is a hefty door. And you know, that is something that makes premium quality cars premium quality, so I'm happy about that. Man, have you ever seen such a cool Prius? This is the coolest Prius on the road. If you have a Prius that you think is cooler than this, you're wrong, but comment down below. Let me know. So you control the lights not only by turning on the switch, but you have these two remotes. One for the floors and one for the doors. And let me show you what you can do here. You can do blue, like I like. This is blue. This is green in the door. Whoa, you got red. Oh my goodness, orange. Wow, door hinge. You got light blue. Oh, some cyan. Wow, oh my gosh. Teal, green, purple. Very, very cool Prius. You can make them flash. Look at that. You can't really choose the colors when it flashes, but you can make it flash. So that's exciting. Strobe. Okay. You got fade. That's nice and smooth. Very slow, but nice and smooth. You got smooth. A little quicker than fade. Less smooth as well. The lights and the parking sensors are these two custom little buttons the guy put in here. This is for the lights, and this is for the parking sensor. Gotta remember to turn both of these off before you turn off the car, because it will drain the battery if you do not. All right, I know you're dying to test out just how good this parking sensor is, so let's go ahead and put that to the test right now. The parking sensor is on, and so I'm gonna leave the car, but you will hear it beep when it gets closer. So let's go ahead and hear that beep. All right, so that's actually the first time I put these parking sensors to the test like that, and I get really, really close to the car before it starts beeping. If I'm using this for parking, I need to know that that beep means stop now, because, man, sometimes it did not even go off when I was touching it, and I could not hear it at all. But the quickest it goes off is when I'm like less than a foot away, so stop. Stop at the first beep. Do not wait until the beep. Stop at the beep, 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 because that is you're already close. So the speakers are actually a lot better. They have a lot more bass, a lot more treble, a lot more punch. These speakers are pretty good, and they're Alpine speakers, by the way. Let's go. Don't wait. So after spending 2 weeks in this car with the new speakers, the sound deadeners, how do the speakers sound? They are noticeably louder. Immediately, I noticed they're at least 5 volume clicks louder than my old one. I used to listen to the radio at 40 on the freeway, but now freeway volume is 35. So is it the sound deadening actually, or is it the speakers? But I think it might be louder speakers. That about does it for my Prius V transformation video. So if you liked it, if you found it informative or entertaining, please like that like button, subscribe that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.